all through, and I've seen the struggles he's done for us at least. And I can say we have lost as a country. Tumepoteza ule mtu angetupigania, ule mwenye angetuongelelea when nobody else is willing to talk on our behalf. So for me, I've lost an icon, I've lost a role model. He has taught me so many lessons nimejifunza kutoka kwake. Standing up for others, standing up when nobody even is standing up, just speaking your mind without wavering or without wondering who is going to support you or not. Just stand up and show up every other time. Things will align. So me, personally, as Douglas, nimepoteza mtu wa maana sana, and in fact, I followed the directive ya President Ruto that we mourn 7 days. I was not posting memes. I was not posting any kind of jokes. I was not posting baba.
Ni baba tu. Na legacy ya baba.
But we pray that he finds a good rest.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace. Hope we will be able to carry on his legacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
True. May the soul of Raila Odinga rest in peace. Exactly. So, Douglas Muhati, yes. Karibu sana katika show ya leo. Na kabla tuendelee, it's true that you are one of the very important, you are in a very important profession in the country. You are an accountant. Na tungependa tukujua ya kwamba kujua how did your accounting journey start? Tell us maybe where you begin, who is Douglas Muhati, and how your journey in the accounting profession began.
Okay. Wacha nianze na kujintroduce kwanza. Mimi naitwa Douglas Muhati, CPA.
CPA, watu shangaa na hii CPA. CPA ni nini?
CPA stands for Certified Public Accountant. I'm a very proud accountant because nobody convinced me to join accounting. Nobody influenced me to choose accounting.
Nobody inspired you.
Nobody inspired me to be an accountant. I just came from nowhere. Not even a family member is an accountant. If there is any, I don't know, or I didn't know at that time. But how I found myself doing accounting, I think it's just a paradigm shift, because me, I was so much into udaktari. My father wanted me to be a doctor, but nikaona ni ngumu sana.
Oh, you had to become a doctor?
Yeah, I was to become a medical doctor. Sasa nilikuwa nafanyia surgery huko hospitali huko. But over time, time reveals who you really are. And mimi I think nilianza kupenda accounting wakati nilikuwa form 2. Hapo ndo nilianza kusoma kupenda accounting, nikapenda business courses, and nikikuwa form 3 ndo nilijua there's a course inaitwa CPA, na nikajua lazima tufanye nini. Nikimaliza form 4, even before I start my degree, I'll do my CPA, or I'll start with CPA. So that's how I started, and I became an accountant. Nilimaliza form 4 2010, nikaanza CPA 2012, 2015 nikamaliza. And I can tell you by 2015, I had started making friends in the accounting profession. At least I knew 1, 2, 3 people who are accountants. And now I was able now to look at how they present themselves, how they do their work, and learn so much in the profession. And yes, professionally nikubali, nikubali, because immediately in 2015, when I finished my CPA, I registered as an associate member in 2016. And I just became interested in these leadership things, being there. And especially from where I come in Western Branch, there was a branch leadership, and there was one person, a youth representative. At that time, alikuwa a fairly old person who, even if someone tells you there's a youth representative, you will want to doubt which kind of youth is he or she representing. Yeah. So it caught my attention. I'm like, why are we having old people representing young people? When we young people are there, we can represent ourselves, or we can talk our issues as much as we sit with other old people. So that's how I developed my interest in leadership. And yes, in 2018, I upgraded to full membership, and now started being serious with that leadership. So 2019, I went for my leadership position, youth rep. Because that's now what called me into that's what encouraged me to be a leader. So I went for youth rep, and fortunately I got elected as a youth rep, unopposed. There was no competitor. Yes, that was my starting point into leadership, and I think I've carried the name of ISPAC and the accounting profession in my heart for so long and diligently and passionately, because anytime you meet anybody who sees me on social media or wherever will identify me with CPA. So I will also want to ask you, start calling me CPA every time you see me, because that's a title I've earned, I've paid for, and I've studied for it. So you call me CPA anytime you see me. Hata nikikuwa town nikisikia mtu anaita CPA nashuka nione kama ni mimi ananiita. I'm fond to it.
So let me know, CPA Daglous. As you have said ulikuwa unataka kuwa daktari. Your father alikuwa anataka kuwa daktari. But when you changed gears to accounting, did he support you or he had some issues?
My father is a very funny person. My father used to tell me, Muhati, he likes calling me Muhati. Muhati, you know, I'm not going to take you to any office. To ask for favors, help this one, this is my son. I'm not going to do that. I can only take you to your office yenye wewe unataka kuenda. So when I told him, I think naona kama akili yangu ama roho yangu iko kwa accounting, it was so easy. I never that no, that's where your heart is. I'll support you. I'll push you to go that direction. I have no problem, because my sister is a doctor, my other brothers and others are doctor. So for him, he had enough doctors in the house. Why should we be all doctors? Just to break ice kidogo. So he really supported me, and he was never like opposed to me going for accounting. In fact, he was very happy, because at least that's a different profession that he knows. I'm able to teach him some things about numbers here and there.
Yes. So he supported you fully.
And he still supports me, and he loves when I tell him to call me CPA, because me pia namitanga daktari. So naambia pia uniite CPA. Yes.
So and kuna umesema ulianzia CPA 2015?
Nianza CPA yangu 2012.
Sasa ulikuwa unajisomea, because I understand CPA you can do it self study, how did you manage?
Nilikuwa najisomea. Hatukuwa na doa kusomea kwa college, but you have to do it.
So you did self study, and by those times CPA was tough.
Ilikuwa ngumu, lakini sasa you see,
so zile enzi za if you fail one paper,
at least that time hiyo ilikuwa imepitwa na the previous.
Hukufanya hizo enzi.
The current leadership ilikuwa ukiamka unit moja, that's what you
kitambo they used to say before nyingine kwa nasikia kisema if you fail one paper in a certain
section. All the 3 papers in that section unarudia zote.
But ulipata
ilikuwa ishatoka, so ile unapata refer
So how many years did you take to complete your CPA, to not to register as a member of the ISPAC, but kumaliza tu CPA?
From 2012 to mid 2015. It was 12, 13, 14 and half 15. But I missed a sitting in between. So I could say I could say I did 3 years full, and nilishika only 1 unit.
Only one
unit out of 18.
Na ulikuwa self study.
Na ilikuwa hiyo unit ilikuwa the easy, niliona kama ndio the easiest.
Ilikuwa which unit by that time? Auditor assurance.
That time ilikuwa section 2. Part 1. So mimi niliona out of the 3 units za section 2 nilifanya, the other 2 zilikuwa ngumu. Ilikuwa cost accounting na cost accounting na economics. They were very hard. Audit ikakuwa rahisi. So I was like, hii audit nikiamka hizi zingine zote tapita audit. Surprising, that's what I failed.
So in the 3 years you just failed once. One must lazima ulikuwa unasoma na bidii nyingine. But unajua hizo siku zenu by that time mtihani ilikuwa inafanywa mara 2.
Twice.
Si kama sasa hii. Sasa unajua inafanywa 3 times.
Sasa 3 times.
So, you want to tell me kama ingekuwa that time ungekuwa only take like 1 year or 1 year and 6 months to finish your CPA?
Labda tuseme hivyo. Because nilikuwa na 99% pass rate. So if I do the compare that na sasa hivi nafanya 3 sittings, 1.5 years nilikuwa nishamaliza.
And then in a marshal ulikuwa unajituma sana.
So it was a struggle because sikuwa na kazi hiyo time. So I had 100% time ya kusoma. but nilikuwa nafanya pia na another course ya diploma. So I was doing diploma full time, CPA nasoma in the evening. Naingia library kuanzia 4 mpaka around 6:30 because national libraries are 6:30. So I could balance the two. So at the same time 2012. Diploma nikamaliza 2014 November, CPA nikamaliza 2015 May. And I could say it was a real struggle because I remember I could get off from home around 7 in the morning. Nitarudi jioni, hiyo sijakula lunch, ni maji tu na kunywa na kuinama. Bora so. And it's true, it paid because sikushikwa. Sikuwa nalipa school fees kwenda shule, nasoma.
Nilikuwa tunalipa exam fee.
I did not have even access to the current materials. Mimi nilikuwa naomba notes from friends who were in
when walikuwa colleges,
because library pia haikuwa fully equipped sana, haikuwa vitabu mingi sana. Yes.
Yeah, your journey imekuwa very different and you really
but ile yenyewe mwenyewe umejituma sema. But ile yenyewe mwenyewe umejituma sema I want to do this. Hata kama nakulala utaacha kulala.
Okay. So ukatoka from being a man and other official.
I joined ISPAC as an associate member in 2016.
What do you mean by associate member?
Okay, ISPAC membership iko na category, let me say mbili, full member na associate. So associate ni wale wenye umemaliza CPA but hauja pata the required experience ya 3 years and above ya kujoin full membership. So you join as an associate as you build on your experience. Then after ukisha now amass the 3 years of experience, una join as full member. So me, I joined associate member in 2016.
And this one is a very important information, and also for those who are watching us, that ISPAC, there are 2 categories of membership.
Yes.
You can join ISPAC as an associate.
Yes.
Associate umesema you have done CPA, you have finished
CPA.
Na pia kama what about for the continuing students? Can they be
continuing students? Currently hawezi kuwa member wa ISPAC. After now, once you are done with ISPAC, CASNEB now shares your information with ISPAC, and then you become a member after you've now finished Form 4. But I think there are plans underway where you need to register as student membership once you register with the CASNEB. At the same time, you need to be registered as a student membership with ISPAC, so that now ISPAC is able to monitor your progress as you continue the studies. Now, when you finish, you don't have to have an option of whether choosing to register or not. You just, like it's a pipeline, you just transit to the next stage of now membership, where you're given now associate membership. Or if you happen to have experience 3 years at that time, your commander course, you join ISPAC membership, full membership.
So this experience unasema, what kind of experience? Is it a must to be in the
relevant
field
experience?
practicing?
Yes, not in practicing, whether unaajiriwa lakini lazima uajiriwe because you can't practice if so you have to be employed somewhere or working as an account assistant, or so long as it's something relevant to accounting or tax or auditing, whether you are an audit assistant or a tax assistant somewhere, so long as you can prove that, yes, these are duties that are related to the accounting profession.
And there are those who are watching, they are continuing students, they are taking CPA, and maybe hawajui what is this ISPAC and how important it is when they have done with their CPA, na wangetaka kujoin. Sababu I understand you are one of the committee members of ISPAC, right? Can you just give us a brief process of, now I've done CPA, I want to join ISPAC, maybe what are the charges? Are there some charges, something like that?
Yes.
The process, what do I need? Yeah, because it's a question that imekuwa ikipitia.
Now, ISPAC is our regulator. ISPAC is a regulator in the accounting profession. It's actually a requirement by law that for you to practice as an accountant, or for you to call yourself an accountant in this country, you need to be a member of ISPAC. You need to register as a member of ISPAC. So that's a legal requirement, and it's drawn from the Accountants Act. So if you have chance, you can read through the Accountants Act and see that you are required to join ISPAC as a regulator, because each and every profession in this country has a regulator. Company secretaries, certified.
Same to the doctors.
You go to doctors, they have KPDB and all that. So ISPAC is the regulator of accountants. And for you as a student, if you are doing CPA, it's just important and very imperative that at some point, once you are done with your studies, you join ISPAC. Because first of all, it's a legal requirement. So if you practice an accountant and you are not a member of ISPAC, it is almost illegal. Not even almost, it is illegal. Then second, that ISPAC gives you a platform to join other peers in the profession. The people who have been there before. Like now, me, I can say I'm there before that one who is doing the CPA currently. So I am there. Once they finish their studies and they join, we are able to meet on the same table, on the same level. We interact, we share notes, we share experiences. They learn from me, I learn from them, and we empower each other in the profession. Again, networking. You might know someone working somewhere. You might want a service in that office. It's easy to just call. Dagi, you can help me this. Because you know each other. You have created that network. And then also another benefit of ISPAC is you have that opportunity to grow your knowledge. Because ISPAC conducts trainings, and these trainings are aligned to the international standards. If you are doing a CPA, you know the international standards in auditing. You know international accounting standards. You know international financial reporting standards. You know all those other standards and other standards and other guidelines, the gaps, generally accepted accounting practices that are guiding us in our profession. And luckily, this profession has the same standards in Kenya, in Uganda, in US, in UK, wherever. Those standards are the same. So whatever you learn here or whatever you're practicing here, you're able to practice in the US, you're able to practice in South Africa, you're able to practice in Canada. So by joining ISPAC, you get a chance to learn these things and improve on your knowledge so that you are able to be at par with the emerging trends, because these standards keep on changing. Things keep on cutting up every other time. So you need to keep yourself abreast. You can only get this knowledge when you're a member of ISPAC, because that's where that knowledge is shared. Either at a premium, that's where you pay, or you attend free trainings. And then also now joining ISPAC, associate member, you can join with 2,500 registration. Renewable every year. So each and every year. No, joining is 3,700.
One associate.
Yes, for associate. 3,700 is broken down into 2,500 is.
But the total fee is 3,700.
Yes.
Associate.
Yes. That 3,700, 2,000. So you contribute 1,200 every year. 3,200. Because now renewal is 2,000. Then add the benevolence 1,200. So that makes it 3,200. So for associate, registration is 3,500. Renewal is 3,200. Then for full members, full registration is 26,000.
For a full member?
Yeah, for a full member. Then benevolence is 1,200 again.
So this 26,000 is just for registration?
Registration, yes.
Renewable or it's once?
Renewable, of course, you'll renew.
Every year you pay 26,000?
Just a minute.
Okay.
When you register with 26,000, you'll pay an additional benevolence fund of 1,200. So total registration is 27,200.
Yes.
Then each and every year you'll be paying your subscription at 11,200.
Wow.
Similarly, that 11,200, 10,000 is renewal. 1,200 is your benevolence. So every year you pay 1,200 on top of your subscription.
Okay.
But now you pay as one amount.
Yes.
Even the invoice we invoice you is 11,200, but then it's broken down into 10,000 for renewal, 1,200 for. Yes, and this figure has stayed there like that for long. In fact, when it was being launched around 1980 something there, that was, I think, the amount that were there for paid. Yes.
For that long.
Yes. So
and are you planning to review it downwards or upwards?
No, I don't want to speak on behalf of council. I don't think there's such an idea. I don't think.
Yeah, so you pay for a full member. What does this fee after the registration? What does it cover? Now,
no, it just covers your membership.
You are given a certificate.
When you register, you're given a certificate.
So when you are given this certificate, Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our first and a special edition of the Beyond the Service. My name is Mr. Bing Blessing, and today we are honored to have one of the most respected professional in the field of accounting, CPA Daglous Muhati, a distinguished member of the board of the Institute of Dano